Good morning. Welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. So I have my little like Sandra Day haircut going on. Grease lightning over here. I just wanted to start off this vlog, which is very exciting because I don't even remember the last time I did a vlog. So here we are. And I'm excited about today because it's going to be very fun, hopefully. First of all, right now I'm going to go and try a newer-ish coffee shop in my little town that I live in. It's been there 6 months or so. I would like to go there and try that and get some breakfast. And then I have to come back, go to a doctor's appointment. Then we're gonna go to Joann Fabrics and buy a new book cart. And that one is gonna be for my extended TBR or / currently reading because my other one in my living room in there is exploding. And then we are going to put and organize nicely all of my e-readers on there as well so that they're all kind of like in one place and it looks nice and it's like I can just like walk up and like look what I have and grab it out of the top. So that's my goal there. My niece wanted to draw like little moon tattoos on me, so she did, and now they're, you know, it's obviously not permanent ink. They're kind of like rubbing off now and they look horrendous. So anyways, that's that. Let's go to the coffee shop and let's get to the rest of our day. Okay, we're back, and I'm too much of a chicken shit to film really while in said coffee shop. I used to vlog all the time on my horsey channel that I had 10 years ago, and then I just got out of the habit, and like I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to filming in front of people, like in public places. I just always feel so insecure, like they're gonna be looking at me like, what are you doing? And so I just always feel super stupid doing it. But it was seriously the cutest little coffee shop ever. I absolutely loved it. As soon as I walk in, I saw a big, huge bookshelf, which I tried to somewhat show you, and just in love with this place. Like I kind of almost wish I wouldn't have went because now that's all I'm gonna want to do is go. I did get an iced vanilla latte. Look at my little name on there, Courtney. I took a little sip and it was not sweet enough for me. I like a little bit more creamer in there. I did add a little bit of my own creamer that I have here at home. Very good. I got a sausage, egg, and cheese hand pie, which like, what is that? But like super, okay, I took one bite. It's ginormous. This is so good. Like the crust, oh my God, so yummy. I seriously cannot chew with a headband on. Is anyone else the same way? That is such a weird problem. It's like my like mandibles or whatever, whatever that's called up here. You know, like that pops out when you chew and then it like pushes my headband off. Such a stupid problem. Anyways, I'm going to continue eating this. I have some like adulting to do, bills to pay, doctor's appointment. Then we're gonna go to Joann Fabrics. I will see you later. So apparently this is the only place that I'm going to talk to you guys today, and clearly it is a lot brighter and sunnier outside. I feel like I'm like washed out right now. I got so many compliments on this headband today, like literally 3 women stopped me and complimented on my headband. I've worn it out before, so I don't know if I was just like exuding sparkle because of the shoes and the headband. I don't know. But anyway, let's see if I can get my shoes up. Okay, no. Anyways, so let's do a little haul here. So of course, the cart, which matches the one that's already in my living room, of course. Then I got another little baggie of things. So I want to put some decorative things in the carts with the stuff and books. I did get this little, I got 2 of these little baskets. I got 2 of everything. And then one for each book cart, obviously. And then I got this. And then I got 2 of those. And then I got 2 of this little sprig of flowers. Everything was like 60% off. So I got it for like pretty decent. So that is the little tease that I'm gonna give you, and then you won't really see it until I am done decorating. And I'm excited. I think this is gonna look so cute. I have multiple bookish carts up in my lady room as well that I want to redo, because like they're kind of at this point basically just dump spots for my lady room. So if you guys would be interested in seeing a lady room book cart makeover organization video, leave the open book emoji down below and let me know, and then I know to make that video. And also we are going to then put together these 2 bookish carts and e-reader cart in my living room after I eat some lunch, and then we'll get moving. Lunch has been eaten. We are back. Zoe is joining us, so you'll probably see a ginger-colored tail walking around. I am about to open this and put it together. I absolutely hate putting these things together. Said ginger tail. They're irritating shit, just being for reals. I am not really fast at it either. Let's see how long it takes me. It's about, I think 20 after, it's like 12:20-ish. So I kind of want to like time myself and see how long it takes me to put it together, because I'm very curious. They're not necessarily hard, I guess. They're just tedious. And then like sometimes it's just like awkward and they don't always line up perfectly. So anyway, see, already struggling. I guess I'll just kind of come back to you guys when I've gotten a little further with this, because I don't think you really care to sit here and watch me build the entire freaking cart. So I'll be back. So she's done, and it only took me about 25 minutes. Not terribly bad. These aren't that horrible, but just not one of my favorite things to do. Just ignore this. My cousin just bought a wedding dress shop, and I'm going to like a fantasy ball dance dinner thing, and she is donating a bunch of dresses, and so I'm trying on a bunch of these to try to figure out like what I want to mix and match and use and make and franken dress for my ball, my fantasy ball. It's like a starlight court, night court type of deal. So anyway, super exciting. But this is what we are working with so far that I already had, that I'm going to redo, reorganize, take books from here, take books from here, take books from here, take all my e-readers, put into that girly. And so I guess I'll just kind of set my little camera up and show you how and what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like squat awkwardly. This is my original cart that was down here. This is gonna sound really bad and really scary, but this was my currently reading for the longest time, and that is just absolutely absurd. A lot of them were rereads that I was going to be reading with friends and I didn't, and then they just kind of sat there and got put to the side, and then they've all just kind of been sitting here for months and I haven't touched any of them. So I'm going to kind of like re-go through them and figure out what I want to continue reading, because you guys know me, I'm always moving around, going between 5 million different books, and so I enjoy that because I'm a mood reader, and if I'm not in the mood for a certain book, it's just easy to just be like, oh, I want to pick that one up today, and I read a couple chapters, it makes me happy, I move on to the next book. We are going to go through these, kind of weed out the ones that I don't think I'm going to get to, and just readjust here. It's literally dusty. 200 pages into this, and this is a reread, and I need to just finish it. I am literally on the 3rd book of this series again as a reread, and I just need to finish this. I don't plan on reading this. I haven't even started it yet, but yeah, I'm not going to read this anytime soon. So I'm going to put it to the side and put it up on my big main shelf upstairs. Same with this one, and actually it's kind of like bent a little bit from like leaning funny on the shelf. Oh no. So I did pay for the subscriptions to this whenever he came out with like his surprise books or boxes or whatever thing for like the year-long subscription. I think it was literally called the Year of Sanderson. I paid for that. So every month I got a book box. It was super fun. I loved it. This has like an absolutely gorgeous bookmark too. I am on page 85 of this. I am just going to take this up and put it on my shelf as like a get to later. I would like to potentially film a reading vlog where I read all 4 books that came in his boxes. So if you are interested in that, let me know. So I'm going to put that to the side. This is a reread. This is one of my favorite fantasy series ever, 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 ever. I absolutely love these. There's 4 of these. This is an omnibus. This was from like the late 80s, early 90s. So kind of your OG fantasy author. Love this series. I might keep this one down here because I really want to go through the series again. All of these books are actually on Kindle Unlimited, and I just got like the bind up of all of them, and they are from Chandel Levon, a mixture of Chandel Levon and Megan Montero books. Megan Montero. So I have no joke. These are so dusty. Oh my god. I have literally been reading these books for, not even kidding you, 3 or 4 years now, dabbling in them. Like, what am I doing? But yet, at the same time, like, some of them I'm on, like, the 3rd or 4th book of. But I just, like, I can't make up my mind. Because I just keep getting distracted by other books. Michelle Maddow, she's another one. Love this series. Chandel Levon and Megan Montero together. They're all, like, witchy, fairy, like, really fun books, right? Like, absolutely love them. I'm going to keep them down here because I just love them so much. I need to finish them. I need to push myself through this. So I'm going to keep them here to hopefully remind me of that and just keep going. This is from a series that I read quite a while ago, Furyborn. This is the 3rd book in the Furyborn series. I am 150 pages into it. I need to actually just get to it and finish it because I adored this series. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. Why I have a Harry Potter bookmark, I really don't know. That's just what little Courtney decided to put in there. I need to just finally get to this book and finish it. And I guess I just need to stop dabbling in 50 million others. Just finally finish the series because it was so worth it. And I just want to know what happened. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, let's go. Same with these two. Like, this is the 2nd book in the series, and this is the 3rd. I need to just finish the series because I've enjoyed both so far so much. So I was reading this book while I was reading or rereading this one and then reading for the first time the 2nd one. I feel like that is weird. I feel like I'm like peeking around a corner at you guys. And so let me see. I'm curious what I was. Yeah, I'm 170 pages in this. That's what I mean. Like, I'm like decently into these books. Like, just finish them, Courtney. Like, where was I in this? 170. What I was in Bloodmarked. 170. Oh my god. Didn't even really do that on purpose either. One thing I have to be careful of though, because these books were kind of like leaning, I didn't really pay attention and like notice that they were leaning. They're all kind of like bent funny now, so I have to like get them back to like where they need to be, and I feel bad. This was an Illumicrate edition. It came to me kind of shitty of this book, honestly. It was already like coming off of this, but I am literally on page 270 on this one. Why do I do this? I genuinely like frustrate myself. Like, let's talk about Courtney because she needs to make up her mind what she's doing with these books. I've just heard good things about this. I want to move on to the 2nd one. So I'm going to put this one down here. Then for these 3 books, this is one that I'm only 100 pages in to this one, but I just love Bridget Kemmerer. Clearly, I have this one here as well from her that I need to finish. I'm not that far into this one. I'm only 60 pages into this one. Oh my gosh, look at the bookmark. Zoe, what? Zoe was chewing on it. Really, I read the first 2 of this, so I just want to finish the series. I haven't really heard that great of things, and I think that's like, I'm like subconsciously dragging my feet because I haven't heard that great of things. We are going to line these up, I guess, just kind of how they were. Next one is The Ballad of Never After. So this is the 2nd Once Upon a Broken Heart book. I have not even bought the 3rd one yet, but everybody just loves this series. I enjoyed the 1st book. Oh, I'm actually further along than what I thought. Over 100 pages into this. Ugh. I really did not intend on going through every single book on these with you, but I guess I am. I am on page 225 of this. I absolutely loved A River Enchanted. It was one of my favorite books of 2023. So far, I've really enjoyed this. I heard that it ends really well and it's good as well. So I need to finish this. This needs to be a priority. What am I doing with my life? Get your shit together, Courtney. We're going to keep it on this cart. Next duology is Lightlark and Nightbane, and I already read this. I am currently rereading, actually more on my Kobo than on this, but I'm about 100 pages in, and then Nightbane, 85 pages in. I need to get back on track with these because I really enjoyed Lightlark, and it just was a super cool, super unique story. So the next duology that I had on there was Fireborn and Flamefall. So I did read this last year, then I decided I wanted to reread it while reading the second one because that's a thing I do. It's weird, but it's really fun. It bothers me that they changed the cover of the hardcover and you can only get it in this and it doesn't match this anymore, and what is that and why would you do that? I need to get more serious about it because I do want to read this one especially and continue on with the series and finish. So the next duology that I have up there is these Hollow Vows and these Twisted Bonds. I wanted to start rereading them and annotate them, and then I kind of just like fell off the bandwagon. But we need to get back on the wagon because I really enjoyed this duology a lot. I'm going to keep these on here as a little option. When I'm feeling burnt out with anything else, I can just pick those up and move on. And then all that's left up here is just these little, I have this little vase and this little thing that I had like flowers and like annotating supplies and bookmarks and whatnot in. So I don't really know if I'm going to keep those. We'll kind of rearrange, redo some things here. The last group of books that I had in there was, of course, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I was also mainly reading these on my Kobo, and I am about 45% of the way through both of them. It was a reread for this and a new read for this. These I'm not really sure quite yet where I'm going to put these, so I'm just going to set them on the floor right here for now. We're going to come back to that because I'm reading all of these. I think I'm going to put these on the top with my little basket and stuff that I showed you earlier, potentially with Fourth Wing and stuff, because like kind of currently reading, dabbling in, I should say currently dabbling is probably a better description of what I'm trying to describe. I think I'm going to put this cutie little book sleeve with my annotating supplies. I sell these, by the way. This is our summer reading book that we are doing for like our little summer read along, Twin Crowns. Super excited. So that I'm going to put right here. Yeah, like I said, my biggest goal is to just not have books leaning. I want it to be thick enough that like they don't lean because I don't want any bent spines. I did put this little basket together. Look how cute that looks. I don't know if there's going to be room for it to fit down in there. So it's not really necessarily flush with the ground, but we're just gonna leave that go. Okay, so far I'm super happy with this. Everything's more organized, more upright, makes more sense. So we're gonna move on to the second cart that I have here. Going to put more currently reading. This is just what a chaotic brain does. I obviously don't get to this many books in a day. I need to stop explaining because this is just what I do that makes me happy. Anyways, was also kind of dabbling in Kingdom of Ash. I need to actually finish this. I'm like 500 and some pages into it. Let's see. 597 pages in. And then I'm rereading A Court of Mist and Fury. This is the first time that I'm rereading the ACOTAR series, so I'm really excited about this. I was reading Empire of the Vampire. I'm going to put this one in front because it's just so pretty. Next group of books is these four right here. There's something to say for a good chunker fantasy book. Why does it make my heart so happy? You tell me. But next, these are my current library books that I have out, and I obviously need to read this book, that book, this book. So this is my goal, is to get these finished for the summer. Then I think I'm going to try to maybe put some flowers in here to decorate, keep decor, and I can put them right here. I think I've shown you guys this e-reader situation here. These are my little baskets that I keep them in. There is a couple more that I want to add of old ones that I've done and whatnot. I am just going to try to organize these, make them look nice, put them in the top basket here, and then put my little flowers, and hopefully everything fits, and yeah. To kind of rearrange for everything to fit. We're decorating here. I love this. Okay, so this has 2 e-readers in it. I'm actually gonna put it right there. I'm hoping that my cat doesn't try to jump up and like play with these, so I probably should try to keep them a little hidden somehow, or like not dangly anyway. I think that this is adorable. This is a lot. I'm gonna go grab some more flowers before, like, to try to fill in the little gaps of where stuff isn't really filling in here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But like, so far, super cute. Ta-da! Finished product. I love it. So cute. Like I said, just ignore that. I literally have nowhere to put these right now until I figure out what I'm doing with them. This is the finished product. Decoration number 1. I'm currently reading. Everything's lined up. Nothing's leaning. Summer reading book. Both of our book club books, by the way, are all on Kindle Unlimited, or both on Kindle Unlimited. I am reading them with my Oasis, actually. Just all of these wonderful books lined up down here. Everything is super organized and just looks so much nicer. I have all of these books, my little flowers. There's some bookmarks in there and some pop sockets I haven't used yet. A little book light, and then a Kindle charger. All of these books neatly organized. I'm so much happier with how this looks. I mean, clearly when I first did this, this is what it looked like, and then I just made a mess of everything and didn't keep up with it. So I'm just glad that I have them all nice and organized. I kind of wish I would have put these with the spines to the outside so that you could see, but I mean, I know what's in there, so I guess that's all that matters. And then all of my Kindles. This is kind of crazy, but I love these little baskets. I was gonna do just like a little vase, and then I was walking around Joann's and saw these, and they were literally like so cheap. They were on sale, and I just think that this looks adorable. I am so happy with this. It's like my own little library and shelves without having actual shelves in my living room, and I'm just so thrilled with these. Of course, I have to put them in the background for the outro of this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of the subscribers. You guys got me monetized. I am currently monetized. I'm currently a YouTube partner. Thanks to all of you guys. Thank you so much. I hope we continue to grow. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out all the links below with all of my book clubs, Discords, Bookstagrams, and I will see you guys next video.